Yes, hello everybody. It's me, Coreen, in the brown wig because I need it for the first scene. Welcome to our special fall autumn episode of Movie Libs. That's right. We've chosen movies that loosely associate with the season in which we are entering. We're happy to have you here tonight. If you've never seen Movie Libs before, we are a show that takes scenes from famous movies or TV shows. We pull words out of those scenes and you all give us new words to put into those scenes, thus making a whole new scene that we reenact for you live for your entertainment. Stacey, I would never really be brunette, then we couldn't be twins anymore. It would be so sad. I couldn't do that to you. We do have a lovely cast here tonight. There they are. Stacey couldn't be with us. Hopefully she will be back soon, but we do have Marco up here. How's it going, Marco?
It's going great, Coreen. I'm on the top this time.
I know. Welcome up. It's so high up here. I don't know.
Because I was lazy.
Tina, how you doing?
What's up? It's hot outside.
Yeah.
Not fall at all.
Yeah, no. Well, it does get colder at night, which I do enjoy greatly. That's nice. Yeah. Tina loves a good theme episode, especially seasonal related. So we're diving into this today. Dana, hello, my friend up here. How we doing?
Good. I'm all healthy again. Yay!
Yeah, Dana is uncovided and back with us. Woohoo! It's exciting business. Okay, also, if you do not know yet, next week is our 100th episode. It's insanity. I cannot believe it. So we're going to do a lot of really stupid things next week to celebrate, and it's going to be fun. And again, if you didn't know, for our first scene, we always ask for words ahead of time. These are the things we asked for. You gave us wonderful things like bonnet and gooberding, stuff like that. And we're going to use those in our first scene that we're going to do now. So yeah, Tina, take it away with these scene descriptions for us.
Forgot I was doing that this week. Hello, even though I just wrote them up a little bit ago. Hey, everybody. It's sort of fall out. Last week was officially the first day of the autumnal equinox. Welcome to the best season in the year. Our first scene that we have reminds me of back to school, as autumn does. And of course, my favorite school would be Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So our first scene is from 2001's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or for our Brit friends, the Philosopher's Stone. If you've been living under a rock for 20 years, the synopsis is this. Film is an adaptation of the first of J.K. Rowling's popular children's novels about Harry Potter, a boy who learns on his 11th birthday that he is the orphan son of two powerful wizards and possesses, technically one's Muggle, but we're not going to get into that. Oh no, they were both wizards, weren't they? They were both wizards. Yeah. Jesus. I'm thinking of Hermione.
Wow.
Need a minute. Okay. A boy who learns on his 11th birthday is the orphan son of two powerful wizards and possesses unique magical powers of his own. Fail. He is summoned from his life as an unwanted child to become a student at Hogwarts, an English boarding school for wizards. There he meets several friends who become his closest allies and help him discover the truth about his parents' mysterious deaths. In this scene, autumn, of course, meaning back to school. So the first year Hogwarts students are assigned their houses during the annual sorting ceremony. Which one do you get? Do you get to choose? Do you get to crap on other houses that you think are inherently bad? The sorting hat knows all and will tell all. So, guess who I am, guys? Just me. Does the bad wig give it away? Does the bad I need a guy's wig that I don't have give it away? I look like a greasy Harry Potter.
You look like a beetle.
I do. It's gross. All right. It does something like that. This does something like this. And this does a scene. Oh, this looks so gross. I do. I look like I haven't showered in like a wizard's millennia. We'll go with that. I don't care. I'm going to change the background. And oh, wrong screen. Hi, everybody. Did I mention I like Harry Potter? I like Harry Potter. Too bad the author's a twat. Okay. What's up, Margo? And we begin.
All right, students, this is the Great Hall.
Ron, you'll notice that it's not really a speculum. It's bewitched to look like a bonnet. I read about it in Hogwarts history.
Now, before we begin, I have a few start-of-term notices I wish to announce. The first years, please note that the dark sporting goods department at Walmart is strictly forbidden to all students. Also, our caretaker, Mr. Filch, has asked me to remind you that the third floor Gnomeland Village on the right-hand side is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to die a most draconian death. Thank you. When I call your name, you will come forth. I shall place the sorting hat on your head, and you will sort into your houses.
The houses are Gooberding, founded by Godget Gooberding, Herberg, founded by Helga Herdberg, Rangorius, founded by Rowena Rangorius, and Slippity, founded by Salazar Slipperty. I read about it in Hogwarts history.
First up, Hermione Granger.
Okay, relax.
Mental, that one, I'm telling you.
All right, they're right. Okay, Gooberding,
Draco Malfoy.
Slippity,
There's not a witch or wizard that went bad that wasn't in Slippity.
Ronald Weasley.
another Weasley. I know just what to do with you. Gooberding.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
Difficult. Very difficult. Plenty of courage, I see. Not a bad third nipple either. There's talent, oh yes, and a thirst to prove yourself. But where to put you?
Not Slippity. Not Slippity.
Not Slippity, eh? Are you sure? You could be great, you know. It's all here in your head, and Slippity will help you on the way to the gynecologist's table. There's no doubt about that.
No, not Slippity. Anything but Slippity.
Well, if you're sure, better be Gooberding!
Yay! Hooray! Gooberding! 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 And see! Oh my.
I look like
They should
dog
just
next
not
door.
have an evil one.
Yeah, you know, most schools should think of that. Let's just not do an evil
Did we
house.
name what houses we're all in before? Have we done that?
Uh,
I
Am I
did
the
the
only one who
test
figured this out?
online, if that's what you mean.
for the tests? I don't know if we have.
I'm a raven.
My Patronus was a lynx, I think, or a
Ooh.
rabbit. It might have been a rabbit.
Rabbit suits you. I don't know why.
I was a Gryffindor.
Oh.
Oh wow, that seems.
I am always a Hufflepuff, and I'm proud of it.
Hey!
My husband just found out he was a Hufflepuff recently.
Doesn't Hufflepuff mean you're slow or you can't figure things out or?
Helpful and loyal and all sorts of things.
We're like the whooshy ones.
No, you're like the stable, down-to-earth ones and not the, like, stuck-up snob ones or the evil ones or the, like, run into danger without being smart about it ones.
Boring, normal ones.
Oh, that's sad. Is that how they actually sort them? Then they go. That's how you know. You're just like you're not special. Go over there. You could either be Satan or you could be the hero of the story. But if you're not one of those, you're over there or you're with the nerds in the
Smart.
Ravenclaw.
evil.
There's a musical out called Puffs that I think is about Hufflepuffs. I haven't looked into it yet, but I think it's about like them being the not so popular ones, I think.
I just remember that I watched the Harry Potter musical that somebody did that was on YouTube at one point, like a college did it. And the only part of it I remember is that they had one Hufflepuff person stand up and go, "Hufflepuffs are good finders." It's just like so that's my knowledge of Hufflepuff.
Now,
Wait,
what do we think
wait.
Stacey is? Everybody sound off in the comments. What is Stacey? What do we think?
Oh, Stacey's a Slytherin.
Yeah, just to complete the force. That'd be nice.
You need one of
Although
you need one
apparently
of
you can
each.
just ask. So, you could just ask the hat. They
This is-
say that at some point.
Because if Stacey's a Slytherin, then you are each one of each.
That'd be perfect. I'd love.
That's funny.
I forget what Charlie was. I think he's either a Gryffindor or a Ravenclaw, but I forget.
Charlie gives me real great Gryffindor vibes.
Yeah, I could see him.
Yeah.
too.
I can see that. Okay, now if you haven't noticed, now's the time to, put in words and stuff. That's what we need to have done. So type them, type animal, and then type sloth or whatever animal you feel like suggesting so we can search for it in our searchy function.
We got animal
You're
sloth.
so technical.
Hey, wow, okay.
Brainwaves.
Yeah, I got all sorts of words when you're ready, bud.
Do it.
Okay, we got animal, evil, Satan cat.
Ooh.
Nice. We also have a llama.
We're gonna-
Hobby. We have sewing. We also have line dancing.
Ooh.
Llamas are like redneck alpacas, right?
Silly screen name. Silly screen name 22. Nice. Website. OnlyFans.
How did I know?
That's why you're in Slytherin.
Large object. A cell phone tower.
I like when they make cell phone towers look like palm trees.
Yes, that's so funny.
It never looks like a pine tree when they do that near the woods. So it's like, nope, it doesn't look right.
A vessel, a ski jet ski.
Oh no, I put OnlyFans in our thing and it made a link.
Wow.
Oh no. Sorry, what was the thing you just said?
Vessel, jet ski.
A jet? How's a jet ski a vessel? Oh, for floating? I meant like put water in something. What can hold things?
Oh, okay. Like a liquid vessel and not like a transportation.
Like a ship.
Yeah.
Why would anybody think that?
Name.
I don't know.
Karen Marie. That's an excellent middle name.
Sure is.
Hobbies.
Tina, do you have a middle name?
I'm gonna let you guess what it is.
Vivian.
Two.
It's very 70s. It's Marie.
Yeah, because you can just see it. Tina Marie, it works.
Hey.
Tina Vivian Jett. Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, then Marco needs to change his middle name so we can all be Marie.
Wait, is that literally everyone's middle name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yep.
Well, Stacey, what's your middle name?
Stacey Marie also works. Marie's a really good middle name.
It really is. Hobby, train sets.
Oh.
Sometimes Coreen yells at me and uses our middle name.
I do. I like to just make up middle names for people, though. It's one of my favorite things. Like Brian Virginia Crawl.
Creature, a hoot owl.
Stacey Marie Cochran. What's your middle name?
Yeah.
Hobby, train watching. Object, packing tape.
Ooh, is Dana echoing only for
I
me? Or?
heard echoes.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I don't know why.
Okay.
Animal,
Did you write a food or what was that? No.
forest unicorn.
I don't know what I've done. What have I done wrong?
Oh no, you didn't do anything wrong. I just like the very first thing I saw when I checked the chat thing was that Beck said clothing cheesecake. I was like, that's not clothes.
You know?
Here's some real clothing, a G-string.
Ooh.
That's where the sorting hat sorted Stacey to OnlyFans. She was in
Food,
school and they're like, no,
chicken ranch chili.
go get.
We're gonna sort you to the house with all the strippers.
The sorting hat, if you're not supposed to be there, is just like, you're part of the cleaning staff now. You're like, what? But okay.
Creature, Loch Ness monster. That's true because Filch is the janitor and he was a squib.
I need an object, a silly word, a thing you do when lazy, and a vessel.
Okay, so object, a weed tray. Thing you do when you're lazy, lay around. A vest. No, that's a dinghy. That's a different kind of vessel.
I know, my bad. I picked the wrong thing to describe it. Dana, give me a vessel.
A skull mug.
Mm.
I have one of those.
Yes.
And then I just need a silly word.
A silly word. Let me search a silly. No, we don't have a silly word.
Marco, give me a silly word.
Wiggle doodles.
Oh, and Beck says she has no clue why cloak turned into cheesecake. Maybe because you have
now cheesecake.
You got more
thing.
you have more use for cheesecake than a cloak.
I think it has to do with your Halloween costume, Beck. Okay, I think we are ready. Let's do it.
Oh wait, Stacey's middle name is Renee, but her mom's middle name is Marie.
God, she wrote. That's my middle name.
Marco Renee Cabodi. Adorable. Hey, it's me. Scene number 2 is from 1998 and one of my top 3 favorite movies. If I had to choose, maybe my number 1. You've Got Mail. For those of you who remember life at the beginning of the internet, you'll relate to this movie. Not all of it. I'm going to stop rambling. Struggling boutique bookseller Kathleen Kelly, played by Meg Ryan, hates Joe Fox, played by Tom Hanks, the owner of a corporate Fox Books chain store that just moved in across the street. When they meet online, however, they begin an intense and anonymous internet romance, oblivious of each other's true identity. Eventually, Joe learns that the enchanting woman he's involved with is actually his business rival. He must now struggle to reconcile his real-life dislike for her with the cyber love he's come to feel. This scene, autumn, I don't know, the movie, it's, like I said, seasons. It starts off kicking it in autumn in New York, which is wonderful, and means school supplies and books and coffee, and it's just like a little hug. The whole movie is a hug. Kathleen and Joe's correspondence to each other carries throughout the film as a narration. And in the beginning, it's a lot of rando one-sided conversations like they're writing in a diary they figure someone else will read someday. So that's what we're going to hear about today. Put on my Kathleen Kelly. Wait, she's got a middle part. Me. Also my Owen Wilson. Also my...
It's
Owen Wilson / Meg Ryan wig.
It is absolutely the same hair. Makes sense.
Close enough. Good enough. Good enough. Let's get this going here.
Oh, wait.
Dude.
All the time in the world.
Dude. You've got mail. To Shop Girl from silly screen name 22. Brinkley is my dog. He loves the streets of New York as much as I do.
Although he likes to eat bits of cheesecake off the sidewalk, and I prefer to buy them. Brinkley is a great catcher and was offered to try out on the Mets farm team, but he chose to stay with me so he could spend 18 hours a day laying about on a large green pillow the size of a cell phone tower. Don't you love New York in the fall? It makes me want to buy school supplies. I would send you a bouquet of packing tape. Packing tape. If I knew your name and address. On the other hand, this not knowing has its charms.
Dear friend, I like to start my notes as if we're already in the middle of a conversation. I pretend that we're the oldest and dearest of friends, as opposed to what we actually are, people who don't know each other's names and met in an OnlyFans chat room where we both claimed we'd never been before. What will silly screen name 22 say today, I wonder? I turn on my computer. I wait impatiently as it connects. I go online and my breath catches in my chest until I hear 3 little words. You've got weed trays. I hear nothing, not even the sound on the streets of New York, just the beat of my own heart. I have weed trays from you.
My father is getting married again. For 5 years, he's been living with a woman named Jillian, who studies line dancing at Caesar's Palace.
Once I read a story about an evil Satan cat in the subway, and today I saw one. It got on at 42nd Street and off at 59th, where I assume it went to Bloomingdale's to buy a G-string that will turn out to be a mistake, as almost all G-strings are.
Listen to this. Every night, a truck pulls up to my neighborhood cheesecake place and pumps about a ton of flour into the underground skull mug. The air is filled with white dust, which never seems to land. Why is that?
Confession. I've read Pride and Prejudice about 200 times. I get lost in the language. Words like thither, squiggle doodles, and Karen Marie. I'm always in agony over whether Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy are really going to get together. Read it. I know you'll love it.
The purpose of a place like Starbucks is for the Loch Ness monsters with no decision-making ability to make six decisions just to buy 1 cup of Loch Ness monster coffee. Short, tall, light, dark, calf, decaf, low fat, non-fat, etc. So clueless Loch Ness monsters can, for only $2.95, get not just a cup of Loch Ness monster coffee, but an absolutely defining sense of self.
And scene. Oh, jeez.
$2.95 for a coffee.
I know, that's what I thought.
Is that
Yeah,
just
that's
like
the deal, people.
a cup of coffee and not like a frappuccino?
Maybe a puppuccino.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. I apologize for my missing of an R in parking.
Oh, it's parking. I said packing.
Oh no, it is packing. You're right.
Okay,
Listen to C.
I know something. The typing is hard, and combined with Marco's reading, we are quite a team. Oh, geez, Louise.
Big chunk of words.
You know, it was a lot. They had a lot to say, and I do hope that they responded to each other's communications in some way or another throughout their correspondence, or else I'm not quite sure why they fell in love if they just ignored the things each other was saying for emails back and forth.
Seems like it.
You're like,
Back
I
in the
like
90s,
what
that
you
was
just
normal.
said. Here's a different topic.
Yeah. But that was the way to be sexy back then. You're like, yeah, your dog's sick. That's fine. Let me talk about my gambling addiction.
Stacey wants to
My
know.
dad's a whore.
Yeah.
Stacey wants to know what.
I thought when I watched it, because I've never seen this movie,
Oh.
but I was like, did Tom Hanks just read it and be like, what? I can just sit there and then I'll just read my lines later and get paid? Sweet.
Pretty much. Or like that's like that movie Bullet Train that's out now that Sandra Bullock's in, who probably got paid bank to literally just do an hour's worth of voiceover and show up for one scene.
That's the way to do it.
Spoiler alert, Tina. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what a puppuccino was. That's when you can go to the Starbucks and they can in the drive-thru and they'll give you a puppuccino, which I think is just whipped cream in a cup. But
Can you feed whipped cream to a dog?
it's a puppuccino.
Dogs need.
Puppuccino.
Dog
Got
also
some
makes me
words.
feel like it went to Starbucks.
That's right.
Yes. All right. We getting anything, Dana?
Yes. Object you really want? An ice maker.
Ooh. I like having ice.
A car part, a flux capacitor.
That's a good car part.
I get it. That's from the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Not originally. I think it's an
Oh,
add-on.
yeah, you have to pay extra to get it.
Yeah.
Object you really want? A wedding ring.
Ooh.
Problem you have with a car, a missing gas cap. Oh no.
You gotta buy one of those or you won't pass smog.
An object you want? A humanoid robot.
I guess it depends on the state you're in.
Animal, a squid. Place you might go to party, Marco's mom's house.
I wouldn't.
Murder
Go
shit.
to bed early.
Problem you might have with your car, someone cut the brake lines. Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
We got some fun celebrities rolling in. We have Coolio, R.I.P.
It's always like a thing in movies where they cut the brake lines and they're like, oh my God, I'm going to wreck. But like it would take you leaving wherever you are, pulling out of your driveway, you'd have to go to several stopping points before you'd be like, oh, my brakes don't work. You wouldn't just be driving straight on the freeway and be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you'd notice right out of the driveway when you rolled to your neighbor's house. Oh, by the way,
the first stop sign and roll through it and be like, what the hell?
Speaking of people rolling and being idiots, my kids and I got hit by a car today.
Oh no!
Well, we were walking to pick up the oldest two kids. I'm pushing the other ones in a stroller, and this guy's stopped coming out of the library parking lot. And I stop, and I'm like, is he going? And he doesn't go. And there's like a lot of cars going. So I'm like, all right. So I start walking, and right when I get in front of him, he's like, dunk, like right into my stroller.
Oh, no.
I'm serious right now. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you feel bad?
Today. It was about a 2-inch collision and not a lot of impact, but still, I got to slam on someone's hood. That was nice to be like, hey,
my babies.
That's the right move.
People are crazy on the roads.
City, Montgomery. Nickname for a friend, we have Homie. A couple people chiming in with Homie. Problem you might be dealing with. Why isn't this clicking?
What is it? I must know.
There we go. Perpetually being broke, even though I have money. It's a mystery. A master's degree. Here we go. Perpetually being broke, even though I have a master's degree. Let's see. City, Austin.
I think I just need a celebrity.
Oh, we got a couple. We've got Hugh Laurie. We have Ethan Hawke. Do you know that when, we got Gordon Ramsay. Do you know that when Hugh Laurie auditioned for House, they got the tape, they're like, finally an American actor that's really good that we can put in this role, and then they found out he was British.
That's funny.
He has the best American accent.
He's so good.
Benedict Cumberbatch does a pretty good job, too.
True.
Just saying. I like him.
Not surprised, Tina. Not surprised.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh yeah, isn't it today's Megan's birthday? Happy birthday, Megan.
Happy birthday.
Playing some
Yeah.
Yahtzee.
Nice.
Party hardy.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Before we get into the scene, as your regularly scheduled PSA, don't forget that at Sacramento Comedy Spot, you can take classes if you're in the area. We have improv and stand-up and sketch and film classes, improv and stand-up, starting every month. Get online, satcomedyspot.com/classes. Check those schedules out. And then we have shows 5 nights a week, including this weekend. Tomorrow night, we have just one show tomorrow at 9 p.m. called Brian's Funny Friends. It's going to be kind of a variety show with stand-up and characters and sketch prop and stuff like that. Melissa McGillicuddy, people I can't remember, Justine Lopez, Holly Allen. It's online. Check it out. And Saturday, we've got 8 o'clock Mercury Reprobates, which is kind of like an astrology tarot card reading for a special guest. Usually they go by whatever the zodiac sign is for that month, and then they will do improv scenes based on those readings, followed by your favorite and mine, Anti-Cooperation League, our flagship improv show. If you're not in the area, you can always get that show online. The live stream is $6. You can get the link to that, or you can become a supporter on Facebook or Patreon, and you can get those linkies all the time. So that's us, satcomedyspot.com. Our next scene, number 3, is from 2006's Invincible. Lifelong football fan Vince, I'm going to say Papali because I didn't see it. Mark Wahlberg sees his wildest dreams come true when he becomes a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. While teaching at his high school alma mater in Pennsylvania, the 30-year-old gets a chance to try out for his favorite team, and except for kickers, becomes the oldest rookie in NFL history who never played football in college. This is a film about heart, desire, drive, determination, ignoring naysayers, and real friendships. Autumn means football. And Vince, in this one, I believe he's surprising his friend Tommy with a new ride at the same time that he realizes that Vince made the team. So, This is Tommy checking out Vince's car that he brought. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, do I look like? Yeah. Nice. When's the last time you've gone 2 days without a missing gas cap?
Sorry, I tried to get Coolio to help.
Are you kidding me? Coolio's car's worse than yours. You'd both be stuck here. Your flux capacitor's good. Looks like you got a charge. Hey, Squid, you sure this thing won't start? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding with me right now?
Nope.
You're a freaking squid, aren't you? You're a freaking Montgomery squid.
I wanted you to know first.
Oh, this is huge. This is bigger than when Ethan Hawke came back from some location with a humanoid robot. Give me the keys. Let's go to Marco's mom's house. You're buying.
Hey, so how you doing with always being broke, even though you have a master's degree and everything? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now. Montgomery squid, yeah.
Yeah.
Scene.
Yeah.
And scene. I like called an audible during the Harry Potter. I was like, you're gonna do a much better Mark Wahlberg than I'm gonna do. You do this one.
Oh, did I not have him as Mark Wahlberg?
No, you had me as Mark Wahlberg, and I was like, none of them.
Oh, I think I just put. Oh man, I screwed that one up.
Oh, good. I fixed
like a
it.
slow
I
ramp
said,
up,
you
too.
do it, Charlie. You
Good
do it.
audible.
Or Mark Wahlberg. I'm like going out there too, and the kids are like, sounds like Jack's like broken his arm, and the baby like bit him. I'm like, okay, we're gonna be all right.
The Lemkes are having a day.
Oh, we always are. Always. It's one thing or another.
Day.
Yeah, let's all party at Marco's mom's house.
I don't think so.
Okay. Gonna be really efficient with these next two. Okay, let's see.
Changing.
Got a couple words coming in if you want me to get started.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got clothing item, padded leggings.
Oh,
Sorry.
got it.
In the knees? The
I
butt?
need some more information on that, please. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's a booty pad. What's happening here?
Are they
Negative
just easier?
adjective, sleazy.
Ooh.
Also my favorite dwarf.
That's a good one.
Interesting.
Sleazy Marco approves of that one.
There's nobody you ever say anything positive that's sleazy.
Ugly creature, Dobby.
Oh, Dobby. I was like, what's a doobie?
Way to say someone is attractive. Hey, hot stuff. Location,
stuff.
the Spirit Halloween
The
store.
go-to now.
Clothing item, red jacket. Unfortunate fashion choice, Crocs. Set of siblings, Owen Wilson and Meg Ryan. Emotion, exasperation.
It's not an emotion.
Okay, Beck says that the padding is in the butt for biking. Okay.
Ah, yes.
Emotion, lackadaisical.
Oh.
Is it just me, or would it not be much easier to just put a lot more padding in bike seats? Like, why?
Right?
You can get those bigger ones.
Yeah, but
They're nice.
So it's the butt? You're just
Yep.
pat-
Yeah,
yay.
that makes sense.
Um,
I was thinking leg warmers.
Ugly creature, Medusa.
It's got snakes for hair.
Animal, a squirrel.
All right, I think that's everything I need.
Ah.
Tina, not ready? Sorry, Tina.
Okay, hold on. I have a little
Evan-
something to fix.
I am I'll talk about our 100th episode. If people didn't hear, we're going to do some fun stuff. I am going to mail stickers to people who do something that I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. Marco is working on a song about emotions for you all. I have I have a secret surprise that I'm not telling people about. We're also do maybe a new scene, maybe some old scenes. I haven't even talked to Tina about it yet, but I want to do a mid-show costume challenge where you all give us a character and like one scene to put together a costume, and whichever one of us does the best job wins.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're gonna do a lot of silly things, and yeah, we're looking forward to that next week for our 100th episode. Hope you all can join us. Tina looks ready. Let's do this.
All right. Pretend I had curly hair. I don't have a wig for that. Curly man hair. Yes. Hello. I'm on the wrong screen. Scene number 5 is from 1989.
Scene number 4.
Oh shit!
I was wondering.
I'm so early. And I could have done this next scene. All right. Preview. 5. Preview. Hi, everyone. Scene number 4 is from 2012's The Campaign, a movie I've not seen, but looks intriguing once I realized what it was. This is a political satire that pokes at the ridiculousness of campaign tactics. When incumbent Congressman Cam Brady, played by Will Ferrell, commits a major gaffe, 2 wealthy CEOs decide to try to gain influence in their district by putting up a rival candidate. Their unlikely choice is a naive tourism director named Marty Huggins, played by Zach Galifianakis. Aided by his family's political connections and a cutthroat campaign manager, Marty soon becomes locked in a dead heat with Cam. As election day approaches, each man slings mud galore in a last-ditch effort to bury the other. And autumn means election season coming up soon. Boo. Marty Huggins' dad, played by Brian Cox in this scene, is breaking the news to his son that he has been tapped to run against Cam Brady. And Marty expresses his delight in finally being able to join the political fray. Everyone ready? That's pretty.
I think so.
Nice.
Gotta fix my turtleneck. Okay, I'm ready. Hey, Daddy.
Now listen up. Owen Wilson and Meg Ryan called this morning. You know, Owen Wilson and Meg Ryan. They feel there is an opening to challenge Cam Brady for congressman, and well, believe it or not, they want you to run for office.
Dad, that is like the greatest. This is like the greatest news I've ever heard. I can't believe this. All these years I've been begging you to let me get into politics, and right now, here it is. I didn't even know they knew who I was. Owen Wilson and Meg Ryan? Well, I'll tell you this. I'll make you exasperated. I will. I'll make you real exasperated.
I'd say there's mathematically 0 chance of that happening. Your brother Trip is a hot stuff. But you look like Richard Simmons just crapped out a Medusa. Goddamn Medusa.
Dad, if you're still holding out a grudge because I wore Crocs to Mom's funeral, like I've told you 1,000 times, I'm sorry. Mom would have wanted it that way. She was casual. I don't even know what to think. I got so many thoughts running through my mind about what I can do for the district and for the town and for the people of Spirit Halloween. Give them a voice. Put them in the right direction. I mean, it's a mess out there.
Son, it's no secret we've never enjoyed each other's company.
You can be so sleazy. Dad, did you ever get that calendar I sent of those those squirrels? Squirrel calendar? Dressed in human clothing? I was looking at mine yesterday because I bought one for myself, and it had a squirrel in padded leggings. I thought to myself, who thinks of this stuff? I laughed so hard. I thought it was super cute. somebody thought, let's put a squirrel in padded leggings. Maybe add a red jacket. There was a little bow to him.
Boy, you really are a sad little fiddle forker, aren't you?
And
Dad.
Excellent Galifianakis character. Even if you look like Brad Pitt from the Glorious Bastards.
He does.
Barlow Italiano.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
It's fine.
Damn Nazis.
Oh my God.
Thank you for being my dad. Padre.
I realized that I picked up the pronunciation of squirrel from watching too much John Oliver.
Oh.
I don't say it like most Americans.
Yeah, I'd never heard of this movie, but it looks pretty funny. Some of the scenes that I was pulling up. There's scenes at the dinner table with Zach Galifianakis' character and his kids.
Yeah.
I almost went with. There's just a lot of like potty humor.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we saw it once. It's one of those that's like got a lot of funny bits, but not so well like strung together plot wise.
Yeah, it's like the movie itself isn't that great, but
Yeah.
like obviously Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah,
is hilarious,
it's
so.
yeah,
It's worth watching for him, I'd say.
Don't expect it to be a coherent film though. That's not.
Fun fact: he actually, I believe, did go to Eastern Carolina, which is where he's supposedly from in the movie as well, and he talks about that. That's where he.
That's like a thing he does. I remember watching a stand-up thing he did where he does his whole thing. He plays piano and he does it, but then like he leaves, he shaves his beard off down to that mustache, and he talks like that and
Yeah.
pretends to be his brother, Seth
Yeah.
Galifianakis.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, who just does that. Like there's no jokes really. It's just him talking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Oh goodness, we have one more scene for you all tonight. We are thankful that you have all joined us for this fiddle forking good time. We getting anything in yet, Dane Nasty?
Oh, yeah. The only thing nasty about me is the stuff coming out of my lungs.
Oh, Dane Nasty Marie.
Adjective, flick.
All right.
Seasoning, ranch powder. Adjective, saccharine.
I feel like everybody's just having a day. Like
Yeah.
brains are just a little off track right now. All the things happening. It's funny.
That's how it goes, you know. But I have to say, Tina, facial hair works for you. It's
Yeah, it's fun. You know,
Nice.
it's my masculine.
You can be
bone structure.
Tino.
beautiful.
Remember when they had that app out, or not app, that thing where you could like show what you look like as a girl, or look like you look like a hot girl, or you look like a dude, and I was like, yeah, that's my brother. Like it's just
We did that with like I was a very like attractive, clean cut, blonde haired guy, and then like we did Charlie, and he looks like he played lacrosse, and his name was Bethany. Like it was pretty great.
Person who works at a restaurant, the sous chef.
I learned that from Ratatouille.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Outfit, a jumpsuit or a romper.
Padded butt hat.
Or we have
Oh, rompers suck.
or leisure suit.
It's like a jumpsuit, but just the shorts.
But you have to
is
take
it
the whole
always?
thing off to pee.
I think so.
That sounds fun.
That's how I always romper was like, yeah. Like,
Basically, you have to get all the way naked to go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
it sucks.
Oh, you're right.
They were a big thing when we were kids, and I hated them. Like that, and those shirts that have like the elastic that's all across the thing that looks scrunchy. The rompers, I hated them. Hated them. Hated them.
Activity, rowing a boat.
I wrote a song about that.
Seasoning, cumin.
Oh,
Activity, driving during rush hour traffic.
that one's so fun.
Clothing item, both Stacey and Beck said eye patch back to back.
Yeah.
Synergy. Activity. Murder. Ooh.
Okay.
Person who works at a restaurant. A hostess. Or a busboy. An adjective. Nasty.
Yes.
Emotion. Marco's choice.
Marco, choose one.
Choose what?
Choose an emotion that makes you especially feel rageful inside because it's not an emotion.
Oh, I don't keep those in my brain because I don't know what. What was the one that happened before? It was exasperated. It has to be like that. It has to be like contemplative.
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 Yeah. It's an overly complex way of saying something that is an emotion that's a single syllable.
Okay,
Love
so
it.
what do we
Okay.
need?
I think those are all the things that we need. I think we knocked that out of the park.
Nice.
Killing it.
Do it. Tina's been ready for this for a long time.
A little
Her
bit.
whole life.
So as I've said before, pretend that I have curly black hair. Our next and final scene is from 1989's When Harry Met Sally, another one of my favorite, part of the what I call the Meg Ryan Holy Trinity, which is When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail. Nora Ephron's great, R.I.P. In 1977, college graduates Harry Burns, played by Billy Crystal, and Sally Albright, played by Meg Ryan, share a contentious car ride from Chicago to New York, during which they argue about whether men and women can ever truly be strictly platonic friends. 10 years later, Harry and Sally meet again at a bookstore, and in the company of their respective best friends, Jess, played by Bruno Kirby, R.I.P., and Marie, played by Carrie Fisher, R.I.P., attempt to stay friends without sex becoming an issue between them. This movie basically it's autumn. It's like I wrote a PSL that you have to watch every year. Beautiful scenery, etc., etc. Harry and Sally in this particular scene are spending the day together as friends when Harry decides to play a little voice game. And both characters are still trying to move on from their respective exes. And in the game, Harry learns that Sally has had more success getting back into the playing field than he has. And this is gonna be interesting. So, kink. This scene takes place at the Met Museum in New York City.
Sounded like you were saying kink. Alrighty, let's do it.
I have decided that for the rest of the day, we are going to talk like this.
Like this?
No, please, to repeat after me. Cumin.
Human.
Cumin.
Human.
Cumin.
Human.
Sous chef, there is too much cumin on my paprikash.
Sous chef, there is too much cumin
On my paprikash.
on my paprikash.
But I would be contemplative to partake of your pecan pie.
Oh no.
But I would be contemplative
But I would be contemplative
to partake
to partake
of your pecan pie.
of your pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Would you like to go boat rowing with me tonight?
Would you like to go wood?
No, not to repeat, please, to answer. Would you like to go boat rowing with me tonight?
Well, I'd love to, Harry, but I can't.
What do you have? A hot driving during rush hour date?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah, I was going to tell you about it, but I don't know. I felt slick about it.
Why?
Because we've been spending so much time murdering together.
Well, I think it's great that you have a driving during rush hour date.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you gonna wear that romper?
Yeah, well, I don't know why.
I think you should wear eye patches more. You look really good in eye patches.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh. You know, Harry, I think you should get out there and drive during rush hour too.
Oh, no, I am not ready.
You should.
Oh no, I would not be nasty for anybody right now.
It's time to drive in rush hour traffic again. And scene. We've been murdering together so much.
So much.
And just to call out, everyone's giving a call out because Nicole's joining us, and I think she's from the context
Nicole.
in the hurricane, which is so scary. We're glad you're okay.
I hope you're staying safe. I cannot believe that you joined us during a hurricane. I am so honored. Stay safe. We're so happy you're here and safe.
I had all my Orlando friends. I keep seeing there, marked as safe, marked as safe, marked as safe. I'm like,
yeah.
West side of the state apparently not so much good, but central it was dying down a little bit by then. So. Okay. Fun fact about this particular scene that I read, which was funny. I can't not say pecan pie when I think of pecan pie. Two, the word part of the scene was completely improvised, and it said that Billy Crystal was talking to Rob Reiner, the director, and he said, when you first start to like somebody, that you start to do like silly voices like that. And he's like, so I want to do something like that. And Rob was like, yeah, go for it. Didn't say what it was. Didn't tell Meg what it was. So apparently when he starts doing that, she has no fucking clue. And there's a point at the very beginning where she like looks off to the side and laughs because she's looking at Rob Reiner like, is this fucking happening right now? And then he like draws her into it and they just keep going. So that whole thing was
cute. I like that he's like, that relatable thing that normal non-comedians do when they start liking someone they're dating? It's like, what normal people other than weirdos like us start doing weird voices with people when they like them? I'll never know because we're weird.
Yeah, we just do it all the time.
Anyway, I do like Tina's artistic decision to dress up like a badass undercover cop in order to play Billy Crystal, though.
Yeah, Tina kind of has Jason Sudeikis vibes right now. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Laura.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We cannot wait to hang out with you next week. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye. Mwah.
Hey, hurricanes.